All right. How are we? We look good? It hasn't. Are you on the live stream or are you a little delayed?
Oh yeah. Look at this.
It's alright. We are live. That's all that matters. How's everybody doing tonight? Welcome to the podcast. Welcome to the podcast. Welcome.
Now, where's that microphone?
In my hand. Hey. Why do you need it?
Because I want to speak with the microphone.
Why do you want to speak with the microphone?
Because
Why?
Why?
I don't want to do it.
Nene, we can't do that on the podcast. No physical altercations.
Gotcha. Sorry, brother. Okay.
This the wallpaper. I think the wallpapers are taking quite a bit.
I'm
gonna turn down some of the settings.
Did you see me do that? What? Did you see me do this?
No, I wasn't looking.
Oh. Ding, 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 ding.
I can definitely hear you doing it.
He's on the half moon. And you can turn his head around. Now look at his face.
Okay, that's a lot better.
He doesn't even have glasses on now.
That's funny.
There we go. All right,
Where's his glasses?
Nene, you're so silly.
Yeah. Oh, there's his glasses. See? Glasses.
Are we buffering? Are we buffering?
Why?
It's choppy.
It is very choppy.
Is it because of the back?
Most likely. Well, no, I can keep something up. I think it's just because of this specific background. It's pretty intense.
Which one? The one there or this one?
There.
Then we'll just change it.
I'm just gonna put it. I'm gonna put it back on.
The first one?
Yeah.
You can do the third one. Either or, it doesn't matter.
Put that guy over there. Or I'll put this one up there.
Good enough for me.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I was reading for Marcus's hand. That's the second time I speak to somebody. Something. Okay? That's the second time.
It's the second time.
I don't even know what's happening right now.
Well, it's the second time.
It's the second time.
It is the second time.
It is the second time.
It is the second time.
It is.
That's the second
Did
time.
you know it was the second time?
I knew it was the second time. Did you know it was the second time?
I had no idea it was the second time.
Oh, maybe you should have known it was the second time.
I honestly probably should have known it was the second time.
You should have known it was the second time. But now that you don't know, now let me inform you that you should know, that I know, that you do know, that I know. that it's the second time. And
Well,
now
you
that
didn't.
I
You
know
didn't
that
have
you
to
know
inform
it's
me
the
that
second time.
You didn't have to inform me because I already knew that you knew that I knew that we both knew. You know.
That it was the second time.
Yeah, that was the second time.
That was really disappointing.
So no work today, huh? This is what? You had work the past 3 Thursdays, right?
Yeah, it's like one of my only days off.
That's crazy.
My next day off is Wednesday.
Yeah, because you have to work Tuesday and Thursday now, right?
Yep.
That's wonderful.
Yep. I work Tuesday night, then I'm off Wednesday, and then I work Thursday night.
Damn.
So I won't be for any of the podcasts until next week.
Damn.
What? Mrs. Vasa is coming back next week.
Yeah, totally. Yep.
Exactly. Yeah, somebody's. Yes. Yes.
Back next week.
She's coming back next week.
What are we talking about today?
How you shouldn't pinch people's faces, and if you do, your hand's gonna blow up.
Yeah.
That's what we are talking about.
That's what we're talking about right now. We were talking about. I don't even remember what we were talking about. What were we talking about?
How about we talk about real Spider-Man?
We already talked about Spider-Man.
No. How about baseball players?
Do you know anything about baseball?
No.
Do you know any baseball players?
No.
What's one thing other than Spider-Man that you enjoy?
Soccer?
Soccer. Do you watch soccer?
No, I do not.
Do you play soccer?
Yes.
Do you play for a team or do you just play at recess?
I do not play at that recess.
You don't play it at recess?
No.
Then do you
So-
play for a team?
When I was
No. Yes or no?
I think so.
You think so?
Right now. Do you play right now?
No.
Why is that?
Because of the COVID.
Oh.
Yeah.
That was a silly question.
It was a silly question.
And I go to the Little Kickers, and I do. When it was my birthday,
Period. And we're on to the.
And when it was my birthday party, I did at a Little Kickers, and I did some games.
Yeah.
Period. Actually,
I was one of the coaches at your birthday party.
Exclamation mark.
Exclamation mark.
That was really bad on the fucking. That was
So, do you go to Little Kickers regularly or did you just do it for your birthday?
I go to Little Kickers regularly.
What is your favorite activity at Little Kickers?
Playing soccer.
What is your second favorite activity?
I don't know.
What is
You don't
on
know.
your forehead?
So he got a sticker from his little sticker thing and put it on my wrist, and I took it off my wrist and I put it on his forehead.
Dude, all I see from across the room, I'm like looking at it on the off chance. I'm like occasionally looking at it, and then like all I see is just this like thing on his fucking foot. I can't even.
Don't do it! I did not see that coming. Why did you do that?
Madison says, "Hi, Tater Tot."
Oh, hi, Madison.
Don't call me Tater Tot.
Yeah, Madison, it's just Tater. Right?
Yeah, Madison.
But sometimes we eat tater tots
Are they good?
with dinner.
Do you like them?
Yes.
I
Just
do
said,
like them.
we're over here, just out here, just like, ah!
Oh,
Okay, I won't do that again. As long as you won't do it again.
Okay.
Okay.
Tater, do you like the name Tater?
Kind of.
Who do you prefer you to call Tater?
Who do you prefer to call during the day?
All of my family.
All of your family? Am I your family?
You just moved in, so yes.
All right. So I can call you Tater and that's okay?
Yes.
All right. Chris says, Nick, I love you.
Love you too.
Hey.
Why didn't it come up on my screen? That's gay. That's gay.
said that's cannibalism.
What the?
Tater, can you say hi, Madison?
Madison?
TV speaker's crying. Can you say hi, Dea?
Hi there.
Yeah.
I'm saying hi to all the people. All the people.
Can you say hi, Chris?
Hi, Chris.
Say, Chris, give Luke extra pets for me.
Let's give Luke some extra pets.
Yeah. Say hi, Sammy.
Hi, Sammy.
That's my sister.
What?
Isn't that crazy?
What is he doing? Why did you do that?
To what?
The mic thing. It's that delayed. We're just seeing the mic thing. Oh, just kidding. We're not live with it. Yeah.
Yeah. I had to get like a serious scalp scratch going on.
Here we go. Woo! Now what are we going to talk about? Sports? How about
And we have a special guest on the podcast.
How about we do sports?
Hello, how are you?
Who's that?
Given the unfortunate news.
Who's that?
That's Chris. The guy I had you said hi to.
I don't know, how you feeling?
I feel great.
You feel fine? I mean, I also feel fine. So, but that's TBD.
So it was hilarious. We got home and we were talking to some people, and I bought my gas mask for when there was possible rioting going on.
Right.
So I was walking around the house with it. And I was pointing at Sam. I was like, "I'm safe now."
That's great. I mean, technically you are safe, so you're not wrong.
We decided until I get to the Med Expresses tomorrow
I'm good.
that we will be
Really, I'm not kidding.
released tonight.
All right.
But hopefully that'll change. We'll just take it one day at a time.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm hoping that you don't have it.
Same, because if I don't, you and me can return to work.
Right. Which would be amazing. And I'm assuming if you get tested and you test positive, I then have to proceed and get tested as well.
Well, if you test positive, you get 2 weeks paid vacation.
That wouldn't be a bad deal, but I would much rather work.
That is true.
Yeah.
Since Core is the type of company that we are, they have to follow corporate law, and because it's not a retail service, they have to abide by the COVID standards and give you 2 weeks paid vacation. Well, paid leave, basically, until you're better.
Right. Oh. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they would have done that at Target, right?
A paid leave?
Yeah.
You'd have to
Not sure.
put in for it.
Oh.
You'd have to use your sick time.
What, for like 2 weeks for COVID?
Yep. I didn't get paid when I was out. I was just out.
You were just out.
Yeah, when I was waiting for my results.
Right, but they at least have to give you those 2 weeks, right?
Of pay?
Not of pay, just the 2 weeks.
Oh yeah, I mean yeah, they obviously knew like until, I was cleared to come back in, but I didn't get any like special pay or anything.
Well, yeah, I know when I worked at Chipotle, they when COVID first started coming around, they were like, if you have COVID, it's 2 weeks.
I mean, you could be out as long as you, like, until you tell them that the doctor gave you the clear and you have a doctor's note. So you could be out for months from the target.
Right.
Yes. So, specifically in, if I do test positive, I'm not allowed down the yard until I get two negative tests in a row.
Right. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's protocol for government sites, right?
Correct.
Okay.
But the office in general, when that guy Brian that we met today was in the office this morning, he actually just got back from having COVID, maybe a week or two ago.
Right.
And he was allowed back to work, but he wasn't allowed back to the Navy Yard until he had two negative tests in a row.
Damn.
But he also had four false positives.
Holy shit.
He eventually said screw it and went and did the antibody blood test, and that's what was the one that was it's a negative across the board.
Right. Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully we get these results soon, whenever the appointment is tomorrow. And
10:40 for me.
10:40? Okay, so that's fairly early.
It was actually because Sam had an appointment at 3:50, and she didn't get seen at Med Express until damn near 5:30.
Damn.
She was pissed.
That's a long ass wait.
And the worst part was there was people that came in after her and were getting seen before her, and she still had an appointment.
Damn.
It was so messed up, and we were there 10 minutes early. It was dumb. Definitely not the Med Express I remember. Now that it's Riverside.
I was gonna say that's the Med Express right by basically our house.
Yeah, it's not Med Express anymore. It's Riverside Urgent Care or something.
I'm trying to think. It was just Med Express before. It wasn't like Riverside's whatever it is now.
Yeah, it was just Med Express. I think Riverside Urgent or something bought them out, or Riverside Medical or something bought them out.
Okay.
I do personally love the core merch on the bed, though.
Oh yeah, that's the centerpiece of my room now. I have all my shirts in one corner, and that's where the rest of the stuff is.
I have to ask, where's Ralph Cam?
Ralph is stuck to my dashboard right now. He went for a ride as soon as we departed from your house. So, Chris.
Hi, Chris.
Also, the other day, how I forgot to ask, how nervous were you when Rachel came into your car?
Oh my god, dude. Oh my god. I didn't expect her to be coming outside and search through my car with us.
Yeah.
And she was like, "Oh, well, that must be where you keep your drugs." And I'm like, "Yeah, don't touch that." Cuz she went to go search my center console. And as soon as she touched it, I touched the top of it and just kept it shut. And she was like, "Oh, how do you open this?" And I was like, it's not in there." It's like, don't worry about it. You don't have to worry about that. I already looked in there. And she's like, "Oh, this must be where your drugs are." Yeah, it's exactly where they are. Don't touch. No touchy.
You don't have to look in there. Just don't worry about it. Don't.
So funny.
It was absolutely hilarious. I didn't really care about what's his name? Dylan. I didn't really care about Dylan. I feel like he would probably keep his mouth shut.
Well, Dylan's mom smoke.
Okay, so then he just wouldn't care.
Yeah. But I mean,
hey, she seemed.
You have your medical card, so it's not like it matters anyway.
Yeah, they wouldn't be able to talk to me. They wouldn't even be able to call the cops if they knew that my car smelled like weed. Unless they saw smoke or saw me smoking, they wouldn't be able to do shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's perks of having a government card that says I can do that. So yeah.
Hey, well, listen, I gotta get going because my landlord is calling me.
All right, you do that. I will. You will have a guest appearance of Ralph. So stay tuned.
All right, I will.
All right, have a good night.
See ya.
And that was our short guest appearance from our lovely friend Chris.
Yeah.
Well, my lovely friend, your brother-in-law, soon-to-be brother-in-law.
Yeah.
Because on a previous episode, we covered that Sammy and Chris are getting married.
Yeah.
Married. Recently engaged. Congratulations again.
Like the 30th millionth time we've said it.
Yeah. Yep. Oh my god. The harmonics going on. That was not okay.
If we did it just for a little bit longer,
Probably
everybody's
shatter
glass
all
would've-
of the glass in my room.
Yeah.
The glass on the table next to the sign would have been shattered. My thermostat that is from some.
Where's me thermostat? Don't touch me thermostat. SpongeBob, me boy.
Feed Pearl.
SpongeBob, me Bob.
Keep shoving food into her mouth until she's fat enough for us to poke a hole. Like a piñata.
Oh, Dea, my mom's sad now because she got you that wine, and now she doesn't know when she's gonna see you again. So I told her on my next day off we're gonna have to go see her, so you guys can have a glass of wine together.
Yes. That would be lovely. That sounds like a good idea. I've kind of
My
always...
girlfriend and my mom having a glass of wine together.
You're just chatting it up, you know? Just chopping it up.
Oh, drinky wink.
A little schmink schmank.
A little stinky slink.
A little winky wank.
A little tinky tank.
Oh, spanky spank.
Please not that one. That would be a little weird.
Just a little bit, I'd say. Just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
Yes.
Oh my God.
What?
Okay.
What happened? What's happening? What's happening? What happened? Todd!
No, it got like really fucked for a couple seconds. How long do you think it's going to take for them to read chat? We read it. We're reading it. The last thing that was said in chat for our end was Todd!
Dude, what the hell?
What?
Mans is not snapping.
Snap!
Sorry.
I'd say a while.
Oh!
Where's Tot? Bring him back. He is coming back later. His dad came up and got him.
Yes, he will most likely come up before Bath. Or maybe not. He may have departed for the night. But that is to be determined. No.
We're reading chat. I don't.
Yeah, we're literally reading
understand.
chat. What's happening?
What? This is like a personal conversation between the two. It says, I'm on disability for 2 weeks. Where is Tot? Then it's like,
Who's on disability for 2 weeks?
Sam.
Damn.
Then it says, Sam, are you getting paid for being out? Yes, ma'am. Oh, shit. Yeah, thank God. How you feeling, though? I'm never going there again. Todd!
Well,
How long do you think it's going to take for them to read chat? I'd say a while. Where's Todd? Bring him back. That's all we have.
Well, if Chris has the vid, right, which doesn't necessarily mean that I have it. If he has it, I'm obviously gonna have to get tested just to make sure. I would do that either way. But I'm not just gonna schedule a check for tomorrow if the person that I was working with, because I wasn't in contact with Sam.
Obviously.
So if Chris has it, then I have to get tested. If Chris doesn't have it, obviously I don't have to get tested. But if he has it, we're automatically out for 2 weeks. Paid vacation. I've never had a break while getting paid. It sounds like such a good situation. I obviously would much rather... What are you trying to do?
It keeps saying auto rotate on, and then it keeps turning it off, so I'm guessing it's buttons that I'm hitting in my crotch.
No, you just gotta just hold it and just wait for it to stop rotating. And it's probably freaked the fuck out because you're laying it flat and there's no tilt to it. You can tilt the screen up if you need to. I just farted. That was for you.
Madison, this is her favorite person. Her favorite person will probably come back later.
Yeah, most likely he will be back later.
Did you hear what I said about my mom, Dea? Yeah, get him back. We cannot.
What?
Maybe we can. Who knows? Todd. Oh, I see what because she said only the Tater said only family can call him Tater, so she's calling him Tot. Tot the Tot. Because he's got a wonky spot. Wonky
Dude, I found out a bunch of shit about my job today, and this shit's fucking weird. Not weird. Like, it's cool as fuck. Like, cool as fuck. We have to get you into a union of some kind.
A union of music. Yeah.
Yeah, you're doing music and
Yeah.
production and stuff.
Yeah.
But
yeah. Excuse me.
shit's nice.
Steal him. Sheesh. Dang, the angry face with it. I don't know if we can. Otherwise, he's doing on back there.
Is this the Tater Cast now?
Yeah, it is. Madison said
Because it seems
she
like
doesn't-
that's what everybody cares about.
Madison said she doesn't care about broccoli or cauliflower. The only person that matters on the show for her is Tater. So.
I mean, hey, it's not my fault that you only get 15 minutes of watch time out of a 2-hour-long podcast.
Tater tot. Tater tot. That's an awfully hot coffee pot, Tater tot. Explain. Explain what? Explain what? What's going on? What's up? What's up? You trying to use your telekinesis to type out a message
No,
to somebody across the road?
Mom just asked me to Bud Plumbing Union.
Music union. I don't want to be cleaning your shit out of the toilet because it didn't flush.
Wait,
Chris.
Explain what?
I already asked. I don't know.
Mom asked me if I could ask Dad to foster a dog for a couple weeks. Basically, just keep a dog in the house for a couple weeks and take care of it for a couple weeks.
No.
Yeah, it's not happening.
Yeah. I'm the messenger because I use my telekinesis to talk to your dad and ask him that, and he already said no. So.
It's funny because I already like.
Use your telekinesis too to ask him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I felt my butthole pucker and the wind was blowing from the east, so I knew it was a no.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Always from the east, man.
Yeah, it's always from the east.
Yeah.
Never from really the south, sometimes the west, but most of the time it's from the east.
Cauliflower was talking his job, and I said, explain.
Oh, about my job? Oh, well, my job, so I just found out a bunch of, pay stuff.
Pay stuff.
Yeah. So, because I work Monday through Friday and the office that I work in is only open Monday through Friday, if I have to work on a Saturday, it's time and a half. If I'm asked to come in, unscheduled, right? So if I'm called in to come help, it's time and a half automatically from the time that I leave the door to the time that I get home. And on Sundays, it's double time.
Double time. What about triple time?
There's no triple time.
That's gay.
But there's also other shit that I've never seen benefits and shit. I've never experienced overtime. I've never experienced double time.
I've experienced time and a half.
Time and a half is nice.
Yeah.
You can see time and a half.
So how was your first week? How was your first week?
How was your
first week?
How was the first week? My first week...
Madison, yeah, boring.
My first week was really good. I really enjoyed literally every day that I worked this week. I didn't come home unhappy. I only came home tired, and I can deal with tired. You know?
Yeah.
As long as I the only things that I'm concerned about is being able to pay my bills, be able to save, and be able to just be happy at the end of the day. And with this job right now, I've only been working there since Monday. I'm happy. So when I come home, it feels nice to be happy when I walk in the door. And then wake up from sleeping and go to work happy. Why are you so intensely... Lucky, yes. Well, it's hard work. It's not hard work. It's hard work.
It's working you hard because it is hard work.
It's labor. So interpret that how you will.
He's not hardly working. He's workingly hard.
Yeah, that's what he said.
Yeah.
The triple time is a thing, but very rare. That's if you work on a physical holiday.
Fuck yeah. What about quadruple time?
But my job is getting bouncers next week.
What about quadruple time, Chris?
I don't think.
Where's that at?
I don't think that's a thing.
Why not?
Because what's worse than having to work on an actual physical holiday?
Working every day of the year. Quadruple time.
That would include.
Yeah. Working a whole day.
Madison also gets free Red Bull at work. Okay, why?
Weird flex, but okay.
That is a weird flex. That's a very weird flex. Is it just regular Red Bull?
Yeah.
Or is it all of the flavors of Red Bull?
No. It's the old Red Bull that's in like the back of the case in the corner of the fucking cooler that like everybody forgets about. That Red Bull.
They're from like the 1967 Olympics and shit.
Yeah.
They're just like the anniversary edition. It's just like, here you go.
The 1 year anniversary edition from 1967.
Hee hee, and liquor brand merch. I
You
get paid holidays off.
Jinx, you owe me G Fuel.
And we get paid holidays off.
Well, I don't get paid holidays off. I get paid time and a half if I work holidays, and I get days off because you can't work somebody. Well, you can work somebody 7 days out of the week, but it's not suggested. And I don't work 7 days out of the week. I work more like 5 to 6 days out of the week. And then I get random days off because they don't keep a normal scheduled day off for me. So it's just they're random days off. And
Haven't you requested days off? Not like requested days off, but like said like on certain days you don't want to do shit?
No.
You've never said that I'm not available.
Like requested availability change?
Yeah, like you didn't say like, hey, I want like specifically Thursdays off.
No.
You've never.
Nope. Even if I did it now, I probably wouldn't get it.
Why? Like, why? Because everybody else is so picky with their schedule.
I know.
Is that why you don't think you would get it?
Nope. I think it's gonna be a long shot for me to get an 8 to 4 availability change for every day.
I mean, it's pretty tough because they can't give literally anybody a consistent schedule. Even the team leads don't get a consistent schedule.
Well, team leads are usually either 10 to 6:30 or 12 to 8:30. It's either that or they close. But since there's a closing team lead, it's only who's going to close on the weekends.
Right.
So, no, it's
Okay.
the Red Bull they use for the vodka and Red Bull LMAO. It is after 8 hours. Just kidding. It says OT.
Overtime.
It's after 8 hours, not after 40.
Right. So if I work after 8 hours of work, I get overtime. So if I work a 10-hour day, I get overtime.
Shit, I wish that's how that worked.
Which is what happened yesterday. Because I ended up going in early. And because of some shit that happened that I caused in the morning.
Way to go.
It's fine.
Way to go.
At least we figured it out.
God damn it, Nick.
Listen.
Way to go. It's your fault.
This fucking guy stresses me out so much.
I requested to have Wednesdays and Thursdays off for school, and I got it, but I work every other day. Yeah, it seems about right. But I feel like if I requested a whole day off, it would have to be some odd day during the fucking week.
Probably.
Like I could probably get like a Monday off.
Yeah.
Or like Wednesday.
Yeah.
But like, I mean, obviously, I'm never gonna get Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. They're not gonna.
It's fine. Honestly, trying to get a consistent schedule in anything is pretty hard if you don't have, unless you have like a job that is like a 9 to 5.
9 to 5.
Which is pretty much what I have, but
salary job.
Right, not a salary. I don't have. I'm not salary.
Well, maybe you should get salary.
I don't want to be salary.
I know. My
Fuck
dad's
that.
salary.
I would rather not be salary.
I heard last time I talked to my dad was salary. I'm pretty sure he's still. I don't know.
It probably doesn't change because he's been with the company for so long.
Yeah, I probably just got a raise to a salary.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Chris is calling us again.
Oh, yeah, buddy.
Oh, yeah, Chris is back.
Sorry, my landlord needed to borrow my jump box.
Oh, snap. That's all right.
But I did want to talk to Bud, because he asked about quadruple time.
Okay.
What about
So
quintuple time?
technically, it would be a thing, but it's something that Nick, at this point in his career, cannot do.
Disappointed.
So, that'd be more something like I'd be closer to.
Ooh.
First year.
Your boy Chris about to get quintuple time.
Because he's been doing it for fucking 7 years.
So basically, how that would work is, if going back to the triple time, if you worked on a holiday, and basically working on holiday, it's kind of triple time, but also not. It's very strange because if you work on a holiday, you're getting paid double time. You're also getting paid your normal 8 hours for being off that day.
So it's triple time.
Yes. Now, there is a thing in the union called a book. Like when like Nick, when you join into the apprenticeship program, you'll be a B book until you decide to change it into an A book. Basically, what A book is it's a different pay scale. So, journeyman rate for B rate, like for B book, is $44 an hour or something close to it.
Right.
A book is 55 to 60, depending on what you're doing.
Damn. So that's a whole $10.
Yeah.
Damn.
Goddamn.
If you got A book triple time, it would be $120 an hour.
Oh my god.
Hypothetically.
Imagine working a 10-hour shift.
Well, no, it'd actually be 180 because you're paid a holiday.
It'd be almost fucking $200 an hour. It's a lot of money.
To be an A book, like we actually did have an A book guy that worked for Core. He still works for Core, but he actually switched back to B book because New Jersey did not have enough A-rate jobs for him to fulfill that obligation. Damn. Because
losers.
Like there's different job classes, so there's A book, B book, and C book. You know how Dylan said on Monday he starts the apprenticeship?
Yeah.
And he actually gets a pay reduction?
Yeah.
So he's moving from book C to book B, so he's getting a pay reduction.
Right.
Because book C is tradesman. So tradesman is like a flat rate. It never goes up, it never goes down.
Okay.
When he moves to B book, he's in the apprenticeship, he'll get eventually the journeyman rate. If he chooses to go up to A book, he'll have to pay the union hall $5,000, and you'll be upgraded to the A book.
And that's, I'm assuming that's up front?
Yes, up front.
Okay.
But the issue with A book is you're now only allowed to work A book jobs. You're not allowed to work B book jobs.
Damn, so you can't work down if there's no fucking work. Damn, so you're just stuck. If you don't have work, you don't have work.
Yeah, and that's what one of our guys actually did. He wanted the A rate because, you know, he's a chiller expert. He wanted that power.
Right.
But when the state came down and said, you know, we're not paying A book rate anymore, and they went into arbitration with the union hall, and they kind of like said, no, we're a B book thing because it's commercial, federal. Yeah. So he went like a month or two without getting a day of work because there was no jobs available. So he's had to switch back.
Saw Daya's thing.
But when he switched back, you don't get your $5,000 back.
Oh damn! So you're just out $5,000.
Yeah.
Damn. Well, then what exactly is so? Would it be more beneficial to just move into an area with more A-list, like the A-book jobs, or would you just like stick it out in Jersey until you have the chance for A-book jobs?
So what a lot of people that I talk to that are A-book, what they tend to do is they do off-site work. So they don't really work for a company, they work for the union. So say like when everything happened down in Texas, all those pipes needed to be fixed, all the heaters needed to be fixed during that cold spell.
Yeah.
They would send a bunch of A-book guys from New Jersey to Texas, home them there for however long they need to be there, fix everything, because Texas is an A-rate possibility state. So those guys would go down there and make A-rate and then still live in Jersey.
I mean, it's smart. I would go where the work is. That's the only reason I ask, because plenty of people in plenty of fields move to where the work is. And
yes, but the issue is unless there's a need, you're not working.
Right.
Now with B-Book, you're guaranteed working every day, especially in this field.
Right.
Like pipe fitters, they might only work 6 months out of the year. HVAC, between air conditioning and heating and PMs and cleaning, you're working year round.
Right. I mean, there's never not a need for an air conditioner or a heater put in.
Exactly. Or fixed.
Especially because I went to a public school where the heaters and or air conditioners were broken at any given time of the year.
Yes.
And you guys also have a lot of state contracts with schools, and I know the Navy Yard and the prisons as well. So you guys do a lot of state jobs.
So we also do a lot of firehouses, like all the firehouses in Camden, all the firehouses in Trenton. Right. Pretty much all of the prisons across the whole state.
Damn.
A majority of schools. There's definitely a lot of schools that we have. And a lot of other contracts. I mean, I think we're up to like 36 guys now, and they have work every day for everyone. So definitely a good spot.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, this whole core thing is really exciting. Like I've been telling you for the past couple days, I'm pretty excited about this job, and there's lots of growth opportunity.
Definitely. I mean, you're basically starting out where I started when I was 20.
Right. This is I'm at the bottom, and I gotta work my way up.
But like we were talking about the other day, by the time you're 25, you'll be making, you'll be pushing $1,400 a week.
Right. Which is fucking amazing.
But by the time you turn 25,
Right. That's crazy, and it goes up. So
it does definitely go up, and so once you're a fourth-year apprentice, you can actually vote in the union, and so every 3 years we have to renegotiate our pay salary, and it's usually we have to choose what kind of pay increase we want. So like this year, it was voted that we're getting a $1.15 raise every March.
Okay.
So by the time the 3 years are up, we'll be at 44, and then we'll go into arbitration again, and find out what the next dollar in the pocket will be.
Okay. Now, at the same time, you guys negotiate all your contracts and everything like that. Is there ever a drop in pay or anything like that? Have you ever heard or seen anything like that?
Yes. So there's a lot of problems going on right now with the $15 an hour minimum wage.
Right.
So a lot of people in the unions are pretty pissed off about it, mostly because minimum wage is minimum wage. It's a job for people that are straight out of high school, they're going into college, to find a career that makes more than minimum wage.
Right. There's a reason that you're getting paid that.
Yes. Now, the people that want the $15 minimum wage don't want our field to get a $15. Journeymen are a certain percentage above minimum wage because they're skilled work.
Right.
Well, if you increase the minimum wage without increasing the skilled work pay,
The value diminishes.
the value diminishes, and that's a big issue.
Yeah, I mean that's the problem that people are coming. Sorry, that's the problem that people are talking about right now, because they're saying that this $15 minimum wage is going to raise a lot of things.
Yeah. Now, like, for you're a perfect example of this. You moving to Core, you took a pay cut.
Right, I took a $1.50 pay cut.
So now, if they raise minimum wage across the board, people that would be coming in after you might say, "Why am I busting my ass every day when I can go flip burgers and have an easy day?"
Right.
This is going to cause the downflux of trades.
Right.
If they don't keep the percentage increased.
Right, which is a shame, because trade work is always in need, which is why
it always pays very well.
It does, because it's always in need. Like there's always I know welders are always in need, HVAC techs are always in need, carpenters, plumbers, anything that involves just like fixing houses, anything, trades work. Auto mechanics, right. Which is why I support alternative schools besides regular high schools. It's honestly, if you're into it and you like working with your hands and you just don't like the book part of school, I would highly suggest going to a vocational school in your area, because I was exactly the same way. I didn't exactly choose the trade that I thought
you'd be in.
Right.
I mean, that's basically where I came from. I mean, I went to Lincoln Tech for IT. I didn't think I'd be doing this. And 6 years later, here I am.
Right.
And it worked out better for me, and hopefully it works out a lot better for you as well.
Right.
What was I going to say? About the school. So, not this September coming up, but the following September in 2022, you'll be eligible to go and take your test, your union test.
Right.
If you take that, Core at that point, if they like you, and which everything that I've talked to, they seem that they do, they'll sponsor you.
Right.
Which is basically like a guaranteed in unless you fail an aptitude test. And if you don't know what 13 plus 7 or what a square and a triangle have difference, you should be fine.
Okay.
But the nice
triangle
thing
has four sides, right?
Yeah. The nice thing with the school, though, is you're only going to school one day every 2 weeks.
Which is fucking great.
Yeah, you're getting paid the rest of the time. You don't get paid to go to school. So, you're working 13 days paid, and then you have 1 day of school.
Right.
And you're going back to getting paid 13 days, then back to school. It's usually twice a month.
Right. I mean, that's just a school day, though, right? You basically just go to school and then go to work the next day.
Yeah, so you basically, Wednesday coming up, I have school.
Right.
If I'm negative and can go to school, I would be leaving my house about 6, getting up to Hazlet, New Jersey about 7:30, and school starts at 8, and they're done at 4, and then I have an hour and a half drive home. That's my day, and then the next day I wake up and go back to work. Now, school is book work. It's a lot of math, it's a lot of sciencey talks, and theory, and electrical. You get to play with electrical stuff, and a couple teachers will show you blow torches and how to use them, and they make light bulbs explode. It's a fun class.
Okay.
You also you have to go through union history. That's one of the first classes you go through, and you have to take your OSHA certification. You'll get your refrigerant license and all that stuff. But at the end of that 5-year program, if you pass your certification, you'll get this. I think it's like 40 credits you get towards college. So basically, if you want the associate's degree in science, which is what you'll be going for, I think you have to take a half a semester of a writing class and a half a semester of a literature class.
Yeah.
And you walk away with an associate's degree in science.
Damn.
You know, like two night classes a week, and you're done in 6 months, and you have a college degree that you didn't pay for, basically.
Yeah.
And also, they actually just started a new thing. So when you become a journeyman and, you know, you decide to have kids,
right.
When those kids turn 18 and get out of high school, if they don't feel like going into the union and following in your footsteps, the union now has an option to pay for the kids' tuition to any college they want, 100%.
Wow.
It's the union scholarship for family members.
That's crazy.
It's very, they just started it this year. I think it's pretty cool to do.
That's honestly really beneficial to any family that, like, in general, because I'm sure there's plenty of people out there that aren't getting, like, that great of money, and if they just need to support themselves and not their kids going through college as well, I'm sure that's a big help to a lot of families.
Definitely is. I mean, there's kids there's guys in my class. You know, one of them just had his third kid in 2 years. You know, so he's definitely going to be needing it when those kids turn 18.
Yeah, absolutely.
But I mean, school's fun. You know, it's a lot of math and a lot of like scratching your head and things. But you know, eventually one day, kind of things will just click, and you'll be like, okay, that's how that works. And then for the rest of your life, you're like, oh yeah, that's how wiring goes.
Yeah.
But you know, it's definitely a good field. You know, you will, as you could see from yesterday and today, you will be busting your ass.
Oh yeah.
For a little bit, but there's a lot of downtime that you know, kind of offsets.
Yeah, but at the same time, like the motivation that it gives me to like keep going it feels rewarding, which is why I'm liking what I'm doing. Like, even though I was, you know, we were chucking pallets basically for 2 days and loading up this truck and then unloading it, it was nice. The physical activity is probably the best part. It's just keeping myself moving.
How was driving the big steak body, by the way?
Driving the big steak body was not that bad.
Not as bad as you thought?
Not as bad as I thought it was. It's like driving, like, you said it earlier on the drive. You said it was like driving a school bus, and it kind of feels like driving a school bus.
Yeah.
So.
Just a really heavy one.
Yes, a very heavy one, especially with, like, what was it, like a ton and a half? Or like a ton and some change?
We were 1.2 ton.
Right.
We had on the back of it.
So just about that definitely slowed down the truck quite a bit.
Yeah.
So.
That definitely did.
100%. 100%.
That and you enjoyed yesterday. You really enjoyed the where we went to lunch.
Oh my God, that pizza was amazing, dude.
Yeah,
that pizza was so good.
The one thing good about the trades is motherfuckers know where the good lunch spots are.
Fuck yes, dude. That pizza was amazing. I don't know what they did with that sauce, but it was heavenly.
That, like, I don't know what the hell I had. It was that barbecue chicken pizza. Man, that thing was good. Kind of tasted like sweet and sour sauce on the chicken on pizza. It was really good though.
Uh-oh. We got Nate back in the... You just saying goodnight? Okay. Alright, good night. It's okay, you were on the podcast in the beginning. Everybody says goodnight. Good night. Oh yeah, your toy. Don't forget that. Bye.
Yeah, but you know, Nick, after the 2 years of being in the shop, maybe you can convince Marcus to take your spot in the shop.
Yes. Dude, 100%. It's not even that bad. It's not even that bad. It's not. It's not. It's not. It's not. Dude, if I can convince you to do this, it's...
Also, Madison and I decided we're
Oh,
gonna
what
work
was
with
that
you
one
guys.
guy's name that it was at I think Bud's graduation party at the house on Lippincott, and there was two of your friends that I was talking about joining the union. I don't remember his name, but he was really interested in it.
Was that Khalif? What did he look like?
Bigger dude. I can't remember exactly what he looked like, but me and him were talking for a while.
It was probably Khalif.
Probably.
Yeah. Well, apparently I have to make sure that I remember my friends when I start making that big cheddar.
Yeah, the transmission.
Tater's gone already. He just came up. He did a pit stop. Madison and Dea decided they're gonna work with you guys.
Oh, so we have Madison and Dea that are now coming into the shop. Are they a package deal?
I'm guessing so. Dea
So-
said, Sam, you already know. She also said, Madison and I decided we're going to work with you guys.
So then that means that you guys have to split the paycheck. So it's not two paychecks. It's you guys are both half of a person because we can only have one shop person.
Mm.
Yeah, I think the boss's head would explode if there was two shop girls.
Yeah, most likely. Oh, I did. I met one of the owners today. I forgot to tell you. It wasn't.
With a cane.
He didn't have a cane, but he definitely was having trouble walking by himself. What's up?
Dan.
Dad. He said something. You said that was Dan?
That was Dan Meisler. Yeah, he's the owner of the HVAC, the mechanical side of the company.
Okay.
So, and actually, the reason that he was actually walking a little weird, he was in an accident when I was in the shop. He was rear-ended by a lady on 295. She was doing like a buck 20 in the left lane, and he was parked on the shoulder reading a map and tore his Ford Explorer in half.
Holy fuck.
Dan is about 80% metal.
Damn.
It's hilarious when he goes through prison security because he lights up like a light.
Oh shit.
They said, yes. Wait, no. We will be working there. We would like money.
So you guys would like money, but you'll take half of a paycheck each.
Well, they could always work in the office.
They could work in the office.
You know,
They would also have to drive like
we
an
do
hour,
have an
25
ongoing
minutes
record of not keeping dispatchers very long.
every day.
Those are the two girls in the back, right?
Yeah, they're actually they started maybe like 2 months before you did.
I was gonna say, cause Christina definitely started recently.
Rachel started first, and then like a week later, Christina started.
Yeah, cause I know Christina. I've heard her multiple times on the phone tell whoever she was talking to, yeah, I did just start with this position, so some of this stuff is not exactly familiar to me. So
yeah, if it comes down to like any questions about the office that you don't want to, like, if Rochelle's busy,
yeah,
Dina has been there the longest out of anybody. So if
yeah,
you have any questions, she'd be the one to ask.
I was gonna say Dina told me the fact that the main owner of the company hasn't been in 3 years, so I kind of assumed that she had been there for a good minute.
Well, Cora's at this point about 21 years old as far as I'm aware.
Right.
And Dina actually worked with Dan at a previous company before Dan decided to open up his own business and brought Dina with him.
Oh, okay.
So she's been basically here since the start.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Oh yeah. And I think after that would be Allison. Would be the next seniority.
Okay.
The
Allison,
lady in the front.
honestly, is really cool. I expected her, just like looking at her, I didn't expect her to be like super nice. I expected her to be more like HR-y, but she's...
Well, she's definitely chilled out from
Yeah.
the time that I've been there, because she used to be, so before Rochelle came and joined the core company, Allison was kind of doing her job along with running the whole second side of the company.
Oh my god.
So she basically was running 2 separate companies at the same time, and she's very stressed.
I can only imagine.
It got to, like, when Rochelle came in, and, you know, core had a lot of stuff going on, and we had a lot of problems, and a lot of it was because of an old service manager that's no longer here.
Right.
But when Rochelle did come in, she did fix, like, everything. Like, she turned core upside down and made it for the better.
Right.
And it took a lot off of Allison's plate, so she could, you know, get out of the mechanical and stick to the other side.
Yeah. Which is honestly great, because you can't have somebody managing 2 major things at the same time. It just doesn't. It's not a good idea.
Yeah,
especially because
the IAQ side. Like, we have offices in Norfolk, Virginia, San Diego, Hawaii, and Ayahuasca, Japan.
Oh shit.
So, you know,
Oh, that's why it says. Oh, that's why it says that on the wall in the conference room.
Yes, the Japan clock.
Yeah, the JP. I was like, where the fuck is that?
Yes. So we do and Pearl Harbor. We are I said Hawaii, right?
Yes.
Norfolk, New Jersey. So New Jersey is the hub for all of them.
Okay, so
you'll eventually, we're like the headquarters.
Okay.
You'll actually meet a lot of the duck guys. You know, they do like weird hours. Like they're like 6 months on and like 2 months off, and 6 months on.
Right.
So those guys, there's like 8 of them. They travel around the country, and like they might go to Japan and do like a year in Japan.
Oh shit.
So like I know right before you came in, I was talking to Daryl, and they were in Louisiana for like 3 months.
Damn.
So they traveled in a box truck from New Jersey to Louisiana.
Oh my god, that's a fucking Jesus Christ.
Yeah, especially because the box truck doesn't have air conditioning. So
Oh, in Louisiana to New Jersey. That's a great trip. That sounds like a wonderful trip. Fucking 3 months in a box truck full of sweaty dudes.
6 guys.
Just a bunch of sweaty dudes in one truck.
I remember the funniest day I picked that truck up it was getting an oil change. I picked it up and I was like, well, I feel like I'm going to get secondhand Black and Mild smoke. That's all them guys smoke is Black and Mild wine tip. And it's just like, oh.
No, thank you. No.
But they are really good guys. That empty desk behind Eddie, that's the head IAQ guy. His name is Daryl. He's a really cool dude.
Yes. Oh my god, I think I saw him today.
Daryl? Yeah, he's in there once in a while.
He's like a taller black dude, glasses. Yeah.
Beard.
He was 100% in the office today. I kind of walked past him and I didn't say hi. Because he came in as I was going out, so I kind of kept walking and didn't. Like, I was legitimately carrying the last trash bag of the day out, and I was taking it out on my way out. So
yeah, Daryl and them guys are pretty cool. You might not meet a lot of them, but you'll definitely talk to Daryl a lot. Because he might, you know, once in a while he might have you come in and help him out loading stuff on into the van or into the box truck or something.
Oh, okay. I mean, so far, I think dealing with the people in the office it's okay. I'm not 100%. So Christina's the one in the back, right?
Yes.
The very, very back, and then the one right next to her is
Rachel.
Rachel. I'm okay with dealing with Christina because I've talked to her more. I haven't had to talk to Rachel as much. So
there's a reason for that. So Christina and Rachel are both dispatchers. Christina is lead dispatcher for the state of New Jersey.
okay.
So all the guys all over the state of New Jersey call her, and she runs the jobs from there.
Okay.
Rachel is specified to only handle the Navy Yard.
Okay.
So unless it involves the Navy Yard, Rachel wouldn't really need you for something per se, you know?
Right.
Yeah.
Which is fine. I honestly want to know. So I know Eddie's 37. He told me that on his on my first day working there, because it was part of the conversation that we were having.
Eddie is very fun.
Eddie is so fun. He's super cool. Super, super cool. Really nice. And he brings us treats, which is even better.
If he ever invites you to him and his husband's place,
yeah,
go. It is a beautiful time. They have a beach house in either Ocean City or Wildwood, I forget. But him and his husband are like hilarious. They're like amazing people.
Okay. Yeah, he was actually talking about going to a wine distillery or a wine vineyard on Friday. Amazing place.
Probably asked if you wanted to come with him.
No. I asked him what he was doing well, I said it's almost Friday. And he was like, "Yep, and I'll be absolutely shit-faced after work on Friday." And I was like, "All right." And
Eddie's good people. I met Eddie before he worked for Core, actually. That's like one of my funniest stories I have.
You pretty much had it.
With, like, when I was in the shop. So Eddie, remember when we drove past the one bank stop out there?
Yeah.
He used to be the head banker there.
Oh, okay.
And I remember one time I had to go in there and I had to I had to like move money around for the company.
Yeah.
And me and him were talking in his office, and he's like, "Oh, you know, we're going to this bar. You should come, blah blah blah." And I'm like, "Well, you know, I'm only 20." And he's like, "Oh my God, I thought you were like 30. We were about to go out and have a good time. Oh my God, you're such a child." Okay.
He as soon as I told him my age, he was like, "Oh my God, I could be your father." And I'm like, "Yeah, I know. You're literally the same age as my dad."
They're fun in there.
Yeah, Eddie's really cool.
Yeah, and then the guy next to Rochelle, that's Alan, by the way.
Alan, I have met him. I talked to him a couple times. He does not like me touching his trash. I don't think he likes being bothered. He likes the privacy of his office.
So he's the financial advisor.
Right.
So everything like in his office is like confidential.
Right.
It's got money labels on it.
Right. Literally everything that
Social
involves the
Security
finances
numbers attached to it and all that. So
right. So all of the money is funneled through him.
Between him and Eddie. So Eddie is the one that processes the checks that people, like customers, pay us, and
right.
Alan is the one that makes sure everything is paid and up to date, kind of thing.
Okay.
So including us.
Yeah, I was gonna say I wasn't exactly sure what Eddie's job was exactly, because he does his own thing up there. He doesn't, I obviously don't get involved with him too much, but he asked me like what I needed for cleaning in case I needed something ordered, and I had him order a couple things for me. I actually had I gave him a list of a couple things that he needed to order today. Just like a couple simple things. I needed like some like duster pads and like the thicker Scott paper towels.
Yeah.
But I wasn't sure what his actual job was. And then
just make sure things go smoothly with the customers paying us for the work that we do.
okay, or else Eddie's gonna go over there and show him a good old not so good time.
Break some knees.
Yeah, break some kneecaps. Wear them as a necklace or some earrings.
But I am glad that you are enjoying it, though.
Yes, I am
You're
enjoying
in a
it
good
immensely, and I appreciate you giving me the opportunity.
And hopefully in a couple years, maybe Bud over there will be joining us.
I think he will be.
No.
You say that now.
In a couple years, I'm going to be pursuing music, which is what I'm still doing now.
Yes, you are. But we shall see in a couple years whether or not I convince you. Exactly.
We also, this is a great job for your Karen of the Week segment.
Yes.
Because you'll meet a lot of them.
I haven't met any yet, but I'm sure there's going to be plenty to come.
Oh, yeah. Definitely.
But, damn, it's already fucking 8:30.
Jesus.
We do have to get along to our Karen of the Week segment. Thank you for the transition. I appreciate that.
All right, you guys. You have a good night.
Yeah, you have a good night too, Chris.
You too, Chris.
No problem.
See you. Hello.
Hi, how are you?
You guys haven't looked at Marcus in a hot minute. I kind of stole the talking there for a hot second. Listen, we were in deep conversation
For like an hour.
I know, literally for an entire hour. I did not expect to look back at the fucking clock and it legitimately be an hour later. Last time I looked at the clock, it was 7:32.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
It's fine.
I'm just hoping that Chris is not the sicky icky. And we can all live happily ever after. Right? Oh, I'm sorry, am I interrupting something?
Karen of the Week. Do you have content?
We are going to get content
All right.
promptly. Is that what she got? Is that what she got for us?
That's what I got.
The vocals are nice.
Some nice little vocals.
Damn, I'm just looking at the main page for YouTube right now, and right at the top I see MoosePackPodcast is live, and right next to it, it's the Bootleg Boy 2, the Chill Radio 24/7. And mine has 2 watching, and Chill Radio has 2.1 thousand people watching. You heard Dad earlier, right? Like, you heard him.
I keep hearing him. Yeah.
Okay. Alright, here we go. First Karen video.
Karen of the Week.
Karen of the Week.
Karen of the Week.
Karen. Kevin. Kevin.
Karen.
Here's Karen.
Compare to Ben. You gonna keep on
Stop it.
there.
No, are you leaving?
Get off my car.
Get off her car. Get off of her car.
Move on up, Krista.
Krista, don't move up.
Come on.
You're sitting on her car.
I'm not sitting on her car. I'm leaning on it.
There's
Krista,
two spots open right there.
You really hate your life, don't you? To be hating
no, I
on
love
us.
my life, and I have my brand new grandbaby in there who we're trying to take for a walk.
Okay, get your grandbaby
Two
then.
spots right here.
Can you get off her car?
Ma'am, there's
Yes, you
Krista,
are.
Come on.
two spots opening.
Get off her car.
There's two
This is
spots
your
opening
right
right
spot.
now.
Get off her car.
Please back up. Krista, this is your right spot.
There's two spots.
Just move.
Get in your damn car. Stop getting. Don't sit on her car.
Right now, kid.
Your ass is grass.
All right.
Do you understand?
Oh my god. Don't say. I mean, honestly, I wouldn't want her to sit on my car either. Don't sit on her car. With that total dump truck. Yeah. Look at that dump truck. She had a total dump truck, my dog. Look at that. Look at this dump truck. Or, man, God, look at that dump truck, dude. It looks like it looks like a deformed letter P. It looks like a spoon that you put in the microwave for too long. It looks like a plastic spoon that got melted in the microwave. Like the outline right here. Like here's the spoon and it just like slowly melted itself down. Exactly.
Yes.
I'm so glad that you're having a good time. Are you having a good time? I didn't ask.
Yeah.
Good. I'm glad. I'm glad that you're having a good time.
I was born by the river, in a little town. And it's been a long time coming. Come here. No. River, town. Come here. Get on it.
But yeah, spoon ass.
Stuff and things.
River.
And I've spent a long time.
Your ass is grass. You little shit.
Born by the river.
All right, here's our second video.
In a little town.
Shut up about the fucking little tent.
Your ass is grass.
All right.
Do you understand?
All right.
And if
I'm
you
done with this.
so
Tell me who
be
your
looking out for
parents
those
are.
cops.
All right, I will.
Get out of our
I'll be
neighborhood.
looking
You're
out for
supposed
those
to be
cops.
sheltered in place. Go ahead, put me on social media. You're a little pup. Seriously? Seriously, I called the cops. I can't. What
Wow,
Okay.
I'm so scared. I'm so scared.
Hey, okay?
He's so scared. He's so scared of the police.
I'm shitting myself. I'm shaking in me mooch, me already.
Happy Election Day, Patrick.
Uh-huh. Tant.
Fucking tat.
Who you calling Pinhead? Are you saying I look like Jimmy? Jimmy's mama. I was born by the river. Tent. In a little tent. And I've spent a long time coming. I was looking for the croissant. And then I found it in Jimmy's mom's bread basket.
There's been a fucking meme going around on TikTok.
Oh, yeah.
About Keanu Reeves and his cyberpunk.
Cyberpunk. Croissant.
Uh,
Says Hi, Jimmy's mom. Mom. Can't. We ever
there was a
a little dear.
there was a meme going around
We
about
ever
Keanu Reeves.
we
He doesn't
Yeah.
have a river.
There was a meme about Keanu Reeves going by the river.
It was just him saying welcome, and people split it up. and
Welcome.
so it just said welcome, and then a period.
Well, come.
Welcome.
We ever
Just do it.
in a little dear Powerade.
Hello. Hello. Did somebody knock on the door? Did somebody knock on the door? I swear to God, I'm going insane.
I swear to
Like,
God.
I can't, I have my headphones on, and I can't decipher whether or not that was a knock, or steps downstairs, or somebody closing my door, or somebody closing another door downstairs.
I was born by the river. In a little tent.
River.
And I've spent a long time coming on. Hallelujah!
But yeah, that was Karen.
They can't.
Sounded like she said dickhead.
Dickhead. Dickhead.
Feed their families.
It doesn't matter. He's out
It
here.
does matter.
He's out here
I
trying to
don't want
make a
him in my
living.
neighborhood. You go to Indian Wells, you don't see lawlessness.
It doesn't matter. Then
It
call
does
the
matter.
cops.
It brings
Have
down
them-
quality of life.
You're not a police
It-
officer. You're not a police officer.
Excuse me, I'm a
You let-
citizen.
you
I
let
have
the
a right
police
to
officers-
speak.
You
I
let the
have a
police
right to
officers
speak.
deal with that.
So let
The cops are coming.
Yeah.
Go
So
ahead.
let the cops.
The cops are coming.
You need
Let
to stop
them come
harassing
then.
this man.
Yeah.
That's harassing. You need to stop harassing him.
Not harassing.
Karen!
I want. She literally was harassing people.
Yeah.
It's not harassment. I'm not harassing. You're literally.
But you're a stupid idiot.
You're literally harassing somebody.
I'm a citizen.
right now.
You can't tell me what to do. I'm a citizen.
Right.
You're not a cop. I'm a citizen.
And
You're not a cop. I'm a citizen.
exactly.
Unacceptable. Unacceptable. A long time coming.
Is it still raining outside?
Yeah, probably. I was born by the river in a little tent. Ooh. And I've spent a long time coming.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, motherfucker.
Motherfucker.
Hell.
Alright, well, we can't just sit here and say, hell yeah, motherfucker.
What would you like to talk about?
We
sir?
were just talking about Karen.
Karen. Do you have another Karen story? for us to
Karen.
see?
Stop harassing him.
You live in Indio, Karen.
No, I'm not moving it. What? You're calling the police because I took your spot? Okay. I can't take a parking spot?
Oh,
Why don't you park in a handicap spot?
You can't even.
Beautiful.
Because I moved it so
Beautiful.
so that you could see.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. Thank you for saying thank you.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
Appreciate it. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
I already said
Thank
you're
you.
welcome.
I appreciate it. Thank you. I appreciate it. Very much.
Spot. This is not a handicap spot.
Smart.
Okay, there is a spot literally right there. Park in the spot right next to it. Tell me to shut up again. Tell me to shut up again.
You're a devil! Get away from me! Oh, wow.
I don't understand why she wouldn't just park in the other spot.
Hold on. Oh, we're on mute. Okay, alright, just making sure. So yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, that's weird. I don't, yeah.
Yeah. And then obviously she was just telling her to shut up.
Yeah. It's like, people are dumb, and they think, like, the cops are going to do something. Or, like, you're going to call the cops? Oh, my God, I'm so scared. Please don't call the cops. I'll move my car.
What are they going to do?
Yeah, that's right.
What are they going to arrest you for?
Better move your car, or else I'm going to call the cops.
Right, it's a fucking parking spot.
Okay.
And how can you even prove, right, that they took your parking spot? It's a parking spot in the middle of a parking lot where there's tons of other parking spots.
Sometimes I wonder what would happen if, like, there was just no cops. Like, who would they say? I'm going to call my husband. Okay, get your 90-year-old husband down here.
Get my posse over here.
Like,
your fucking posse.
Get your 90-year-old husband down here on his crutch and tell me to move my car. I'm still not going to move it, and you're just going to waste your time.
Hell yeah.
Like, people are stupid. I don't understand what they think the cops are going to do. Like, how do you even start the 911? What's your emergency? Yeah. This lady parked in my spot that I clearly had my blinker on for. Like, okay, tattletale. Like, just get the store manager at that point.
Right.
Like, there's massive shootings and fucking robberies and break-ins and fucking, like, rapes that are happening, and you're calling them because somebody took your fucking parking spot?
They literally have nothing better to do with their lives.
Like,
they literally have nothing better to do with their lives except for call the cops on people that don't deserve to get the cops called on them.
Like, you're wasting the cops' time. You're being a petty little bitch. And you're just being a dick. Like, go home.
Yeah, literally.
Nobody wants to see you here.
Literally, just go home there, but.
There's, like, so much more better stuff that the cops could be doing.
So much more better.
Than trying to get this old fucking lady a fucking parking spot.
Better.
This old bag.
Is bag.
That's complaining.
Blowing through the wind.
About a parking spot.
You just gotta ignite
the light and let it shine. Just hold the light like the 4th of July. Could be on fire. The colors are colors. Make it go. Yes.
Alright, but I think that is it for the podcast tonight. I had some good Karens.
Yezerski.
Your boy is tired.
Yezerski.
So we're gonna have a good rest of our night, and I will keep you guys updated. You guys may have another video Monday.
Ooh. Can we get a wild in chat? Wild.
Let me get a in chat. Let me get a in chat.
Ow, ow, ow. Ow, ow, ow.
Exactly.
Yes.
But thank you guys for watching. Thank Marcus for coming. But
Oh yeah.
thank you everybody for coming. I appreciate you. If
Yes.
you like this video, please press that like button.
Yes.
And if you want to keep seeing content and get notified about it and everything, definitely subscribe
Yes.
and follow me on my social medias.
Yes.
All of my social medias are in the description as well as my YouTube bio. Well, my
Yes.
Facebook and my Instagram. My Facebook and my Instagram are the two that I post on most often about the channel. There will always be a post. I think tonight I didn't promote at all, but that's like a fluke. I don't do that too often, but any updates or anything like that will be through my Facebook and Instagram, but you can also follow me on Snapchat. So, thank you everybody for watching. I appreciate you.